Hello and welcome to episode 5 of series 5 of Master League Story Mode. Now there are a few admin-y things that I need to get done, which I've not really got much time to do, but we'll go and have a quick initial look at these shirt numbers, something that I am notoriously bad at doing and notoriously don't really care about. But a lot of you do, and I can understand, I guess. But I'm not going to do it now. Let me know in the comments which numbers you think some of your favourite players should have. Some of them are pretty off at the moment. I appreciate that, so that would be a good addition. I did have one small change to the game plan that we need to make. I think one long-term game plan change will be that Bernardo is going to start ahead of Cooper. That gives us a bit of a team spirit boost as well. That's good to see. We also need to look at players to join attack because we've got Janssen back there, 82 rated when coming up for corners. So we definitely want him in there, and Bernardo as well. And why not Pizarro? We've had a lot of corners to take, but we've not done much from them. So that should help us out there. And that's pretty much it. Let's now take a look and see which games we've got today. These are must-win games. If ever they were must-win games for Marcelo Bielsa, they are now. Already our manager approval rating is down to only 20%. That is incredibly low. I don't think we ever got that low with Crean Diacra. That's really poor, really poor. We failed to win our first FA Cup and first league game. Although we've not been doing badly. We've dropped off at the end of games, haven't we? So let's get into it. Second game in a row against Yorkshire rivals, Sheffield United. Apologies to all Sheffield United fans. I got your stadium wrong. Some of you noticed, some of you weren't happy. I can understand that. Obviously it's Bramall Lane, and I apologise for that. So let's take a look at the sides today. Everyone looking okay. I think one thing we're going to do, what we've done in the last few games to go full Bielsa, is we've kept gegenpress and full attacking pressure on throughout the game. I think if we get a lead, then we really need to hold on to it to get our first win. So we might remove gegenpress in that case. Just try and play a little bit more conservatively. Don't think there's any changes need to be made here. Harrison could maybe come in for Pablo Hernandez. We'd have to swap Nkudu out to the other side. How does that affect our team spirit? No, I think we're going to keep it as it is. We'll try and bring on Big Jack if we need to. Paddy B, I mean, if it wasn't for the fact Romero was on a dramatic improvement, I'd put Bamford in now because Romero missed actually a lot of chances and his strike rate has been pretty low. Obviously, he seems good because he's one of the few players who's actually managed to score for us, but he hasn't been that consistent and that is a bit of an issue for us. But we'll give Romero a chance here because we've got to take this dramatic improvement and max it out as much as we can. Okay, yeah, so we lost to them in a horrible, horrible way in the last episode. Can we get revenge here at Bramall Lane? We really, really need it. Come on. So maybe PES is a little bit more realistic than we thought. It does seem that Bielsa is in for an early sacking, as is tradition, as has been the case in a lot of his recent jobs. Obviously, in real life, Leeds have started at an incredible pace, and if anything, he's probably one of the top managers in England at the moment, across any of the leagues. He's started incredibly, but yes, in this, it's back to reality for Bielsa, and already under a lot of pressure from the chairman, from the board. We need a win today. Nothing else will do. Come on! Janssen steps out, big header, into size. Oh, that's lovely. Finds Kobos. Chip ball looking for Romero. He'll take it down. Cuts back in, sees the run of Kobos. Kobos! Yes! Kobos the boss. The boss gets our first goal, and that is exactly what we needed. And the Argentinian makes another Argentinian in Marcelo Bielsa. Very, very happy. We started at a great pace. We put him under a lot of pressure. We are out for blood today. And this was smarter work from Maxi Romero. Under criticism in the last game for not getting his head up, not looking for passes. Great touch to take it down into the box. Found Kobos. Lovely finish. Better. Much better. Ben Woodburn, he was an issue in the last game, but Isla's won it back. And now Nkudu through the centre. Looking for the run of Romero. It's a good ball into him. Maxi Romero through on goal. Oh, the left-footed finish is saved by the fingertips of the Sheffield keeper. But once again, we put the pressure on, won it back, broke quickly. And Nkudu slipped in a perfect ball to Romero. Lovely first touch. And that is some save. Oh, ball over the top to McGoldrick is a good one. Janssen's with him. Does enough. The big man at the back. Had to turn on the afterburners there. Hernandez. Away from Baldock. Finds Kobos down the line. Seen the run of Saiz into the box. He's going to get to this ahead of Stearman. Cuts it back inside to Romero. No! Damn it. Decent ball through the centre. Clark gets the better of Ayling. Clark through on goal. Squares it. McGoldrick. Bernardo. No way. Is that a penalty? For fuck's sake. Oh, that is so weak. Bernardo had done... Oh, right, maybe. Fine. Fuck. It's just not going right for Bielsa's Leeds at the moment. Can Manoni make himself a hero? No, he can't. He's gone the wrong way. Son of a bitch! Oh, Kobos will get to this. Ball inside to Saiz. Back to Isla. Space for Nkudu. He can put a ball in here with no pressure on him. Oh, and he somehow still gets it blocked. Hernandez now. 5 minutes to half time. How did we give away a goal at such an important time? Romero with the header. Wide! Oh, I'm getting so angry with this game. Pizarro, well read. Now Nkudu. Seen the run of Samuel Saiz. Squares it to Romero. He's away from his man. Maxi Romero, another fucking save. Come on. Romero with 2 big chances. Hasn't been able to put them away. That was clear cut. Isla now. One more chance. Ball into Pizarro. Back to Isla. Oh, some sort of sliding tackle nearly took us out there. And that is going to be half time here. Oh, and Bernardo on his debut gives away a penalty to give them their only attempt on target. Obviously it was a penalty. Obviously it went in. Oh, we had them under the thumb. Come on, we cannot come away with anything other than 3 points. I'm really losing my shit. Ben Woodburn now. Cuts back in. It's a good ball into Norwood. Looks back for Woodburn. Ayling closing down. Woodburn cuts back in. Norwood back out to Woodburn. Janssen deals with it. That's good distribution. Now we look to break on him. Nkudu. He's got Isla to his left-hand side. Romero's pulled out wide. It's not the best run from Romero. Nkudu now into the box. Lays it into Isla. Oh, Saiz. It slowed it right down. You can still keep it moving here, though. Nkudu looks to beat Woodburn, and he does. To the line now. Nkudu. Romero. No, difficult angle. Come on. So a couple of changes here. Hernandez off. Saiz off. Bamford and Harrison on. The 2 English lads. Can they be the difference here? We bloody well need them to be. Short free kick into Pizarro. Lays it off first time to Bernardo. Nkudu swap wings. Finds Kobos. Kobos back into Nkudu. Can he keep it in here? Can he put a good ball in? Pizarro's there with the header. Oh! And it is Guido! Yes! Get in! The one they call the Argentinian Sergio Busquets. Or Mexican. I'm not sure if he's Mexican or Argentinian. I think he might have been nationalised as a Mexican, but I think he's originally from Argentina. And he started that move, made his way into the box. He's a big lad. Nkudu put a ball in. And he rose well for it. Can we hold on to this now? Kobos, ball over the top into Nkudu. Loads of space for him. And Pizarro's taken up position at that near post. Lovely header from him. His first goal in a Leeds shirt. And can we hold on to it now? Well, as I said, we're going to remove Gegenpress. Isla into Romero. Oh, Bamford. Can he find Romero now? Surely to seal it here. Maxi Romero. No way. 3 big chances for him now. It's not good enough. Isla over this one. Can we seal it with a third here? It's flighted in. Bernardo's there. The header! Yes! And he makes amends. The big Brazilian sign from Brighton. He gave away a penalty in the first half, but we've now had 2 headed goals. And he rose for that very well. Great tactical switch there from Bielsa. Identifying we weren't getting the big centre-forwards into the box anywhere near enough. And Bernardo's so strong there. Held off his man. Perfect glancing header into the bottom right-hand corner. Surely now we can hold on to this. So a bit of a run out here for Clear or Klitsch. I can't remember. Someone told me how to pronounce it. I'm not sure. Nkudu's had a good game. He'll come off. He's very tired. Can we see this out now without him? Harrison into Isla. Whips it in. Bamford's there. Another header. Oh, almost a header hat-trick. Can we make it 3 headers in this one? Are we now a set-piece team? Or Bernardo's up for it again? Oh, nearly. Bamford. Someone. Someone. Get in there. Come on, Leeds. You absolute beauties. And you can see what it means to them all. Not only is it a derby game, which obviously adds an extra spice to it, but getting that first win in the league is so, so vital. And 3 decent goals. 2 headed goals. We've added that to our game, and we really needed to. Really needed to. Romero got the assist. Romero, another tricky game for the youngster. Started his Leeds career so brightly, but his finishing has been a little off. But, well, he turned creator today, and we're happy for him to provide as well. And the co-boss snuck in for his first goal in a Leeds shirt. Actually, it was good work from Romero. And then headed goals from Pizarro when we really needed it. And then Bernardo to seal it. And we were all over them. There's no doubt that we were the better side today. Anything less than the 3 points would have been a massive disappointment. And it is that man, Kobos, the Argentinian, who gets man of the match. Lovely work from him. Saiz did have a difficult game. And Kudu was great as well. Pizarro, Isla, Bernardo, all amazing. Really, really solid. 7s all round. And it's parties on the streets of Leeds tonight. So I imagine we'll be only up to sort of 22. Having lost 20% of trust in that first FA Cup game. We've got still a long way to go to make sure his job is safe. 1%! You've got to be kidding me. I mean, getting knocked out of the FA Cup in the first round, I can understand why they're annoyed. But that is a long way back. Oh, God. I mean, hopefully you only lose 1% when you lose as well, but I feel that's probably not the case. Right then, second game, West Brom. This is going to be really hard. Still got a lot of Premier League quality players. They've done really well to keep hold of them, actually. Chadley and Brunt. I mean, look at that centre-back trio. Dawson's 80 rated. This is going to be a real test. How's everyone looking? And Kudu, that's a shame. He's been a standout so far. Also drops us down to 57 team spirit. That's not ideal. Everyone else looking okay, though. Romero needs to find the net today. I think what I'm also going to do, just to try and prevent us getting caught on the break, is I'm going to assign Bernardo and Ayling. That could work. It might not, but it could. Right, let's go. So we're back at Ellen Road, and these Leeds fans, well, they'll be a little happier than they were a week ago. Now we've got our first 3 points on the board. Those of you who are fans of basketball know this is a bit of a heat check for Leeds. How strong really are we? What sort of form are we really in? There's Kobos, who was the man of the match in the last game. Pizarro is excellent as well. A lot of the new signings starting to perform. But this is going to be a huge test. Isla out to Harrison in a lot of space. Straight away here. Puts a good ball in. To Romero. Lays it into Samuel Saiz. Ooh. First chance. Wide. Positive start. Harrison into Saiz. Oh my God. Jake Livermore. And that is realism. Because Jake Livermore is a bit of a bruiser. And it's a yellow card. It's his first touch of anything in this game. Straight through the back of Saiz. Free kick here. And it's gone into Harrison. That's very nicely worked. Dawson comes out to meet him. Harrison cuts back. Whip a ball in now. Far post is Saiz. Ooh. Great keeping. Don't think we were going to get to that anyway, but we forced a corner. And we've been strong from set pieces. West Brom have got some big players, but serve we. Hernandez to Pizarro at the far post. Back across the goal. Johnston's on it in a flash. Ball out here to Hernandez. He's got time to look up, put a ball in. Romero near post. Almost gets to it. Pizarro will keep it alive though. Isla's away from field. Kobos. Out to Hernandez. Back to Kobos. Floats the ball in looking for Romero. Saiz will keep it alive. Isla into Romero. Oh, what a turn! On the left! Oh my God! Sent those 2 West Brom defenders to the shops to get him a Milky Bar. And Romero cut back in so nicely there. See ya! Opened up the space. The shot just wide. He's so close to being so great. Just needs to work on his finishing. Just needs to be a little bit more composed. He's so eager to please. Kobos. Into Hernandez. Pizarro. This is nice. Saiz. Chips in over the top looking for Romero. It's through to him. Yes! Get in there. Maxi boy. Maxi Bon. He's done it. He's done it. He's finally scored his second goal. We thought it would never come. The youngster improving so dramatically at the moment. And it is Saiz, who had a difficult game in the last one. Couldn't get involved. Couldn't link up with his striker. But West Brom there just allowed Romero to get in behind. But it was a really nicely worked counter-attack. Pizarro, once again, starting everything off. And who was that? Just couldn't get himself in the right position to intercept the looping ball over the top. And Romero on his shoulder judged it perfectly. Let it bounce once. Finishes well past Johnston, and we're ahead. Oh, that's poor. West Brom making mistakes here. Can we capitalise? Kobos receives it. He's got Saiz in the middle. But he's seen Harrison at the far post. Dawson's there. Isla takes it down. He's away from Brunt. Inside to Harrison. Jackie Boy! Yes! Jackie Boy! He's done it! His first goal for Leeds. And that is the perfect start to this game. And one of the most loved players... No, I would go as far as to say the most loved player in the history of PES Story Mode. Jack Harrison. And he looks up into the stands for Debbie Harrison, the matriarch of this channel. And, well, it was sloppy. Isla did really well. Slip ball into Harrison. We know he's got that explosive power. Hits it on his weaker right foot. to double our advantage here, and the Ellen Road fans are going absolutely mental. There is gravy, there are whippets flying everywhere. You know they're excited. Come on, can we get a third before the half? Let's really seal this one early on, come on. Great work from Kobos. No, that's not a foul! How is that a foul? Kobos absolutely furious with the linesman there. Let's take another look at that. Nothing wrong with that at all, he just got his body in the way. Well, this will be particularly annoying, and Chris Brunt is one of the best whippers in of balls from this area, and that's a dangerous one. Phillips is there. Janssen, great header away. And now Pablo Hernandez. Spotted Jack Harrison. That is an awful ball, Pablo, for fuck's sake. Isla wins it. Nice. Harrison. Classy. Isla gets there. Romero. Saiz. Romero again. Maxi Romero into the box. Score of the first goal. Inside here. Oh! Oh! Yes! PT Pablo! Pablo! I'm so excited. I've not been this excited playing a game of Master League in a long time. The first few episodes of this series had me really down. I thought we're going to get fired. We're going to get fired for the first time, and it's going to be the legendary manager of Bielsa that we get fired. It wouldn't have bothered me if we'd got Holloway fired or Sherwood. Even Kareem Diakra, I could have been okay with it. But we've really got to make sure that Bielsa doesn't get sacked again. Romero, again, being a little selfish. And in a way, he was fortunate that it did fall to Pablo, who was also fortunate to be in the right place at the right time. But he finished well to get his first goal of the season. And that's the third we wanted. This is turning into quite a party. Oh, bit of danger here, though. As Phillips takes it down. They've got men forward here. Phillips. Oh, that's a lovely ball inside. Rodriguez looks to turn, but Pizarro and Janssen win it back together. And now we canter forward with numbers. Lovely ball outside to Jack Harrison, the goal scorer. Oh, he's taken on Dawson. This is obscene. Harrison to the line. Can he square it? Oh, so close. So close to a fourth. Isla picks it up. Back to Harrison, inside to Saiz. Romero turns, hits it low and hard. And it's another save. But we could be 5 or 6 up by now. We're absolutely flying. Pizarro now. Sees the run of Harrison. Can he get to this? Low ball. Oh, it's fallen to Romero. And it's going all our way here. And that is a fourth before half-time. Second goal of the game for the young Argentinian. And we are looking imperious today. This is the Bielsa side. This is what we knew we had the potential to achieve. We just haven't quite seen it yet. And Pizarro picking out Jack Harrison. He looked to fire in a low ball. I think it was heading towards Pablo Hernandez. But once again, a bit of bad luck for West Brom as it fell into the lap of Maxi Romero. And he couldn't help but finish that one. And I just can't believe it. Oh, they can't handle the press. They can't handle it. Oh, they can't handle the press at all. They are really struggling here. Saiz, oh, that's beautiful. Out to Hernandez. Surely not another before the half. Hernandez steps back, puts the ball in. Romero! Oh, it's off the bar! Almost getting an incredible hat-trick. First half hat-trick. But now Isla. One more chance. Low ball in. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Maxi Romero nearly capping off an incredible first half. An unbelievable first half with what would have been goal of the season so far, surely. But we cannot argue with 4 goals before the half. And West Brom just cannot handle us. This is absolutely brutal. This reminds me very much of one of my favourite Simpsons scenes. They're already dead. Leave them. 66% possession. Every single time they get the ball, we're all over them like a rash. And, well, I think we just keep pressing them. We just keep going for this. This could be a cricket score. Oh, they've got a 3-on-2 here. If Phillips can get this right. It's been a great run outside, but Ayling reads that so well. And then that's great distribution into Harrison. Isla first time pass into Saiz is beautiful. And Romero lays it off to Kobos. Puts the ball back in, looking for Maxi Romero, lets it fall! And there it is, the hat-trick. And that is some calamitous goalkeeping from Johnston. But Romero hit that very sweetly. Let it fall, hit it on the volley. His first 2 goals in this game weren't the best, but this was great work. Lays it off to Kobos, who's been excellent again. And that is some volley, he's just hit it very well. Johnston could only parry it back into his own net. And wow, 5 goals. Not scored that many all season, and they all come at once, just like buses. That was poor goalkeeping to add to some admittedly poor defending in this game from West Brom, who could have cleared and prevented 2 or 3 goals so far, but hey, they all count. Asa Chadley moves it on, but Kobos is aware. Oh, how has he not got to... Oh, come on! We deserved the clean sheet there. Kobos tired. Probably should have substituted him earlier. You can see he just looked very leggy there. I thought he was definitely favourite to get to that one. They just snuck in. It's a good finish in the end. Surely too late though for West Brom. And there we have it. Come on then. 2 wins in a row. Hat-trick for Romero. Harrison gets his first goal. 5 goals at Ellen Road. It does not get any better than this. And there he is, Maxi Romero, the young man, taking home his first championship match ball. And he's very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. Shame it's a mitre. No, mitres are cool. It's a nice ball. 1 for the cabinet for him. And surely the first of many in this now free-scoring Leeds side. 8 goals in 2 games. That is much better. I felt that the way we were playing, it was only a matter of time before we scored a lot of goals. Finally, it's come. Be interesting to see who gets man of the match in this, because there were so many good performances, and we absolutely dominated them. 1 shot they were allowed. It did go in. That's annoying. We'll try and forget about the fact that Manoni only had 1 shot to deal with, and he couldn't deal with it. It was a difficult one for him, actually. We had 8 shots on target, 5 of them went in. That is very good. Also, Johnston was very, very poor. Maxi Romero with an 8.5. Ho-ho! Flying. Don't see that very often. Really don't. I think he got an assist as well. Did he get an assist as well? He didn't get an assist. And a hat-trick and 10 perfect passes as well. It's enough for 8.5 for him. Harrison with the 6.5, 7 for Hernandez. Everyone looking great. Very pleased with that. And another 3 points, and that's going to do wonders for our goal difference as well, as we go only a point off the promotion spots. And we have the joint best goal difference now in the league. Things are looking a hell of a lot rosier than they were at the beginning of this episode. And I couldn't be happier. And Maxi Romero continues to improve. 84 explosive power. He's just looked great. When he's got his back to goal, he can go any way. And he's so powerful, so quick. And now we have to choose our favourite player. Which is going to be tricky after such a short amount of time. What's the scout found for us? I mean, if we get a 77 rated player, which we could easily do, I think Adelma Lookman would be very, very exciting as another striker as well, because he's quick and a great finisher. Really exciting player. We'll definitely add him to the list, because he would be brilliant. So favourite players, well, after the start he's made and the fact that he's on a dramatic improvement, I think it's going to be Maxi Romero, just because. And while we're here, I do want to do a bit of an experiment. We're just going to go and check. See all the players who've got release fees, see if we can change that. Manoni, he has got a release fee. I don't even know if we want to keep him, to be honest. What does that do? Yeah, he's happy to negotiate. Okay, good. 100% chance. 2 years for him, that's fine. Janssen, definitely want to get rid of that. Yep, he's fine with it as well. See, once they're all a bit happier, only wants a 2 year, that's fine. Keep the money the same. Ayling's got one, not too fussed about him. Kobos has got 7 million release fee. I mean, maybe at the beginning when they weren't sure if they wanted to come, they wanted the security of a release fee. Now they're here, and they understand what it's like playing for Bielsa, how exciting it is. They're happy. They're happy to stay. Say's also got a release fee. Let's try and get rid of that then, I guess. Yep, that's fine. Keep that at 2 years. Nkudu, we'd rather get rid of that as well, if that's all right with you. George. Oh, no, he wants a... Oh, no. 99. Okay, fine. We'll give him a little extra goal bonus to take that up to 100. Pablo Hernandez, not too fussed. I'd quite happily sell him. Romero doesn't have one, which is nice. Baker, not bothered. Klitsch, not bothered. So there we go. We've potentially secured a couple of our most important players there. Not allowing them to be nicked off us. And Romero will be saved to my favourite players. And what a start to the season it has been for this young man. He's had a lot of opportunities to score, to be fair. His percentage is probably quite low, but he's scored a lot of goals now. I think he might be top scorer in the Championship. That's exactly why we bought him. We paid the big bucks. We weren't convinced with Patrick Bamford's athletic abilities, his dynamism. We know he's a good finisher. It probably wasn't going to be enough. But Romero was the one. He's not top scorer. Juve and Nelson Oliveira both got 5. Surely isn't going to be long till he's top of those charts. So great episode, so much happier. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm absolutely buzzing. And we've got a huge game in the next episode as we go up against first place Swansea City, who've only lost one so far. And then it's Bristol City as well. But we invite Swansea to Ellen Road. That's going to be a big game. Join me for that one on Tuesday. I'll see you in a bit.